Tampines Rovers will take on Woodlands Wellington in what promises to be a cracker. Tampines have actually had a little bit of a break, although they will be playing in the AFC Cup and will have to travel to Hong Kong to play Kitchee. That promises to be another story for another day. As for Woodlands, we know that their result against Albirex Niigata wasn't the best one that they wanted, particularly when you consider it was an individual mistake that has cost them the game, and it was so close to coming away with at least a draw, but it wasn't to be. In my eyes, this is a very tough one to call, but that being said, I do feel that Tampines does have a little bit more quality. I think that the game against Albirex Niigata will have taken a little bit out of Woodlands Wellington, so I'm going for a Tampines home win.
Tampines v Woodlands, well, Tampines and Woodlands both got poor results in live games, but I think Tampines will bounce back the stronger of the two. I think Woodlands will have taken a lot out of themselves in that disappointing defeat by Albirex, whereas I think Tampines were stung into action. I know that Alex Duric, I was talking with him, was very disappointed with the performance first go around. They'll want to put that right. I think they'll get back en route, and I think they'll come away with a point. So Tampines to win that one.
Geylang United take on Home United over at Bedok Stadium, and that one promises so much because for a long time Geylang United have had the heritage, they've had the tradition, and they have been the side to beat. Home United, on the other hand, haven't started the season as well as they would have liked. So it is going to be the uniform side that are going to want to come out and impress themselves and impose themselves and take all 3 points. Geylang this year are struggling, there's no question about that. Patrick Ang has decided to resign. That is a big issue for me when it comes to Geylang United, because his leadership was what was so important and the driving force behind Geylang. I think they've lost a little bit of something now he's left, which for me means that Home United will take all 3 points away at the Bedok Stadium.
Hougang versus Balestier. Balestier I thought was superb in the opening game against Tampines that we showed on television. Magnificent performance and got a great result. So I think they'll be a little bit too strong for Hougang. I think they'll have a wave of emotion going with them. They'll have that current form in their favour. It'll be a tough one, but I think Balestier will just about squeak home, probably by the odd goal.
Over at the Queenstown Stadium, Tanjong Pagar will host Gombak United. Now, it hasn't been the best start in the world for Tanjong Pagar, it has to be said. They look very good during pre-season. I know, I saw them a couple of times, and they look very exciting. However, when it comes to the big games, it's going to be interesting to see if they can raise themselves to do that. Gombak, we know all about them. The opening day defeat against Harimau Muda really did hurt them, but they've managed to bounce back, and the Bulls do have that certain quality and a little bit of desire, particularly at the back when it comes down to the skipper, Gabriel Owedin. He is definitely the man to watch. Tough one to call though, because Queenstown is a bobbly old stadium. The pitch isn't the best in the world, it does have to be said. So Gombak are going to have to mix this up a little bit more. But for me, Gombak do have just that little bit more class and quality than Tanjong Pagar. Away win.
Brunei against Albirex, got to be the pick of the round, I think. Brunei at home are a different proposition from when they have to travel. Albirex looked nice, played tidy football, but a little bit lightweight, a little bit ineffectual, and I think that going to Brunei will be a little bit too tough for them. So I take the home side to win, 3 points for Brunei.